Hello everyone, so I'm just making a quick random video because yesterday, today and in a few days I've got like a bunch of photographs coming and I wanted to share some like my past pets and stuff. So I've got some homegrown strawberries in a donut and a massive pile of photos here that I'm going to sort of throw into categories. This is like more of a video for me to look back on. I've just organised them all now, but I'm just going to like go through some of them now. I'm going to start off with this little guy here. So I'm very sorry that the quality is going to be kind of bad. Some of the pictures aren't really that good, but this little guy here is Ozzy, aka Buster, aka Darwin, when I adopted him. So I got him almost a year ago now. I adopted him from my local RSPCA. He was a lone male rat, about 2 years old. I only had him for about 6 months, I think it was. These are the only two pictures I've got printed off of him. He like started showing signs of old age. He like went downhill quickly and passed away naturally. He is in like some of my very first videos, like my Meet My Pets video, but I'm pretty sure my second or third video was his memorial video, so he never really got a chance on this channel, but he was definitely one of my favourite rats I've ever had. I've got some ferret photos to show you, and so these are my two ferrets, Bandit here and Smokey's on the right. I have still got Smokey, but earlier this year in February, Bandit here did pass away, unfortunately. Her funeral video, memorial video, whatever, came like right after Ozzy's. She passed away with like 16 days within him, which was horrible. But she was very special. I only had her like a year, but she was, honestly, she was my favourite ferret. Here's my dogs with them. Here's the day that I met them for the first time. And yeah, she was just so cute. And we both really miss her. So over here I have some guinea pig photos. This is when I only had 3, so like at the start of my channel, and you will know all these guys. I still have some of these guys anyway. There was 4 of them in some of these pictures, but I'm just going to show you quickly these ones. So here we got Ginny, he's my new boy, I still got him. And here's Betty when she was a baby. You can see kind of the size comparison. Here's the day that I got Ginny, and this guinea pig here looks like Daisy, but it's actually Rosie. She's pretty much identical to my current guinea pig Daisy, but she had ruby red eyes and she was a lot smaller, and she did unfortunately pass away in October, and that was before I started my channel, so you won't really have known her, but she was so sweet. Here we have another little picture of baby Guinea. Guinea. You can't really see, but that's like a size comparison. And here's like another photo of baby Betty. And here's the day that I met Ginny. He was from the RSPCA and he looked absolutely terrified, bless him. Here we've got some pictures of Rosie. So this one here is Rosie, you can't really see because the quality's so bad. And also here's Popcorn. So I still have this guinea pig here, so that's Daisy, she looks very young there. And then here's Rosie, you can see her nice little red eyes. And then here's Popcorn, so she really wasn't featured at all because I didn't have my channel at all back then. But this is Popcorn. I'll get into her later. She's passed away a while ago now. The topic is guinea pigs. I thought I'd show you my first ever guinea pigs. So these photos are a bit horrific. They're very old, and back then the pet care wasn't very good. I got these guinea pigs on my 8th birthday. So basically on my 8th birthday I brought these 2 guinea pigs off my friend. This one here is Nutmeg, this one here is Weeto. You can't really see him that well, but he was literally the funkiest looking guinea pig ever. And here was Nutmeg, she was absolute legend guinea pig. I loved her so much. I got these 2 guinea pigs and it's going to be that same story that I've heard a million times before, where you get to, they're the different genders, they end up having babies, so that's exactly what happens. Here we've got a picture of Mummy and babies. As you see, this is Popcorn, so I did actually breed Popcorn myself, but it was unintentional. And then here we've got Popcorn's brother, Gromit. He was an absolute sweetheart as well. These are my favourite guinea pigs I've ever had. And here's like a family photo, so we've got Daddy, Mummy, baby number 1 Popcorn, baby number 2 Gromit. I haven't really got any pictures of Gromit, but he was actually really pretty. He looks like an angry old man there, but these 2 were literally so sweet. These were little babies. Here's Weeto, the dad. You can sort of see his face a little bit more. I just wanted to show you these pictures because this is literally the reality of when I owned guinea pigs at 8 years old. So you can see this is an indoor cage. I actually have 3 babies, but this one here was the runt, called Lucky, and as you can see she was pretty small. and she only survived like a few days. She did actually pass away, but we was hand feeding her milk like every 2 hours at that time while my mum was. I was like 8, but my mum was doing night shifts and stuff trying to save her, but she did unfortunately pass away, and she was a little bit deformed, as you can see from this photo. Her legs were a bit deformed, but she was very cute, and I love that guinea pig a lot, even though I literally had her like 3 or 4 days, I think it was, until she passed away. But yeah, happy now. I'm going to show you some cute, oh my god, look. I'm going to show you some cute pictures of my other animals that I used to have, that I still have, apart from this guy. I'll show you here in a minute. Here we've got Hop, my bearded dragon. We still have him, but I don't really show you that much because he's my sister's and there's not really a lot to him, to be honest. And here's my hedgehog Ralph. I still have him. He lives downstairs, and I don't really see him that much because obviously he's awake at night time. But yeah, here's Ralphie and Harper. We still have both these guys. Oh, look at him grinning. We still have both these guys, and this is when we used to have them on sand. Not gonna lie, that actually looks so much nicer than that. But obviously sand isn't really that good. So once we learnt that, we changed that. And yeah, we've had these guys like 3 years now. And here, you're going to have to ignore me. In these photos, I'm like 8, maybe 9. Possibly even 7 actually, I can't really... I'm pretty sure I was 8 when I got my first gerbils. I'm not really going to talk too much about these guys because it wasn't good really. You can't really see in this photo, but I am actually holding the base of its tail because I was literally 8 and me and my uneducated family, who brought these spontaneously because I was having a crying fit because I wanted gerbils. Even though I literally just saw them in the pet shop and didn't even know what they were. But that's a very sad story. And that was a reality. They lived in a horrible cage and the wheel didn't even work. But we're past that. Obviously I won't do that now. But yeah. And I have another one here. I can't really remember which is which because I did just have 2 plain white gerbils. Both boys. And it was called Bubbles and Pebbles. Bubbles was my gerbil. Pebbles was like my sister's. But every pet YouTuber's horror nightmare story, so sorry about that. I've had of this guy. This guy here is called Wilbur. Now, I'm going to tell you the story of Wilbur very quickly, but I can't 100% remember if this is accurate or not. I do remember that when we did have him, but I was like quite young at the time. So basically, in the car park, this little rabbit was running around, and we didn't really know. Well, we weren't there, but pretty much my dad just said, got a call saying, can you have the rabbit and we'll build your hutch for it, because we didn't want it. But someone needed to like do something with this rabbit that was running around. They managed to catch it and stuff. And we weren't really sure if it was wild or not, but it didn't look wild, really. So we don't really have a clue what happened with him. But we caught him and had him, and he was very cute, but he wasn't friendly at all, and no one ever tamed him, so he just pretty much lived in his hutch and run. And as you can see, I think that's in the background is a hole that he had started digging, and I remember that we used to put planks of wood down when he started digging. But then basically, all I remember is that no one was allowed to go in his pen or anything, like the kids and stuff. But then I remember that one day he was on holiday and the person that was looking after the animals said that he had died. I always thought they had dug a hole and escaped whilst he was gone, and she found him down the garden dead. But apparently he got fly strike, so I'm not really sure what that's about. I'm not really sure which one is true or not, but yeah, he did pass away whilst he was on holiday, and that was a bit sad, but no one really had a bond with him, so I wasn't really that affected, to be honest. You guys might have known these, but on my old YouTube channel, they would have known this one cat here. Don't judge yet. But we did used to have 3 cats ever since I was born. So here's a picture of my dad holding one of the kittens. I wasn't born this time. This cat here was called Baby. I don't even know why. I used to like this one the most for some reason. And this one was the youngest, but did pass away first for some unknown reason. I still remember walking downstairs and seeing him sat outside, well not sat, he was like laying on the floor dead. That's a very brutal memory I had as a kid. Then here we have, these photos are awful because these are the only ones that I have. But then we have these 2, well this is the same cat. He was called Zippy and he was my sister's cat, favourite cat. He was oldest and passed away second after him. He went missing for like a day or 2 and then we found him in, well my mum and dad found him in the garden bush, curled up asleep and just like passed away. His Baby. These cats used to live indoors, but then we moved house and Obviously my dad had these when he didn't have kids and stuff. And as soon as the kids came along, they like pretty much just lived outside in the shed. This last one was Schmucky. In these photos he was very old. All these cats, apart from I think he was about 14 when he passed away. Zippy was literally ancient. I think he was 18 when he passed away. And then this is Schmucky. It wasn't even that long ago. I think it was like 3 years in October or something that this guy was put to sleep by the vets, because this is him in like his prime era. This is when he was like very, very old, and he was so old that he didn't even mind coming inside where the dogs were and the kids were. He was just that old and he couldn't really do anything. But I'm pretty sure he was like 21 or 24, something in that area. I can't actually remember, but he did get put to sleep. But these cats were literally the most amazing pictures. Cats. Aren't actually pets, but this is like a thing that I used to do when I was little for about a year. And I'm just going to show you more of a photo now. So this was me like 2 or 3 years ago maybe, feeding some of the wild horses that I say. Not really wild, but they don't really have an owner and they just like in a field all year round, starving into breeding. So there's me just feeding them some grass. But yeah, and here's me, I don't know how old I was or where this was, but me stroking a donkey that I probably rode around. And this face is embarrassing, but that's actually my face now when I think about the fact that I used to ride a beach donkey. Like, that was horrible, in my opinion anyway. On my 8th birthday, my grandma took me horse riding for the first time. I'm pretty sure this is the same horse I rode for the first time, but this isn't me riding for the first time. I think this horse was called Misty, if it is the same horse I rode for the first time, obviously. But yeah, when I was 8 till I was about 9, I went horse riding, and it was great. This is the good riding school I went to, but it was really far away from where I lived, so the local one was awful, not gonna lie. It'd be good for like a one-off lesson, so I might do that in the future. But yeah, I ended up quitting riding because I wasn't getting anywhere. Like, obviously my forming numbers are literally so bad, I literally didn't even know that form was a thing or anything. But that's a bit embarrassing. The window's so dirty, you know. But I really liked horses and stuff, still do. Just haven't been because the riding school was really far away, and then there's like the one that's nearby, which is, I was actually going there like weekly for a year, and I literally just walked and trotted around the arena full of other kids every single time I went, so it wasn't really that good. Yeah, but I'm just going to show you guys some rats that I used to have. So my first ever rats were 2 rats called Casper and Storm, and after those 2 guys passed away, I adopted these 3 rats from Pets at Home adoption centre, and these guys were like 8 months old when I got them. And this guy here was a Himalayan or Siamese, I don't really know if that's anything different. I call him Himalayan though. And he was called Dave. I didn't actually change any of the names, just left them as they were because I thought they were quite funny. This one was Logan. Oops, sorry. I'm not actually sure if he did have red eyes, I can't really remember, but I'm pretty sure they were black, but the camera just says that they were red in this photo. And here was Dave, a Blake, a Berkshire rat. All these photos look absolutely horrific and I took horrendous care, but on my old YouTube channel I did have like a video of like meeting them and all rat videos. These photos are just really blurry and bad quality, but here's the 3 of them. But I promise that those guys were actually cared for well, and the photos are just not giving it justice. But yeah, that we have is my dog Charlie. Now I still have him, and he's on my channel like more than my other dog is so far anyway. This is Charlie. This is what he genuinely looks like at this day of age. I'm going to show you some puppy pictures of him now. This is Charlie when he was a puppy, so literally changed. He's literally, someone stole our dog, but yeah. So this is Charlie, my dog, and he was a spontaneous buy. Unfortunately, we brought him for like £180 from a pet shop, like a local pet shop. That pet shop's now closed down though, so thank God. I was 8 when I got her, Pepper, and I must have been like 8 when I got him as well. He was too cute to resist, to be honest, and we really wanted another dog. Well, we didn't really want one at the time, but my mum and dad kind of like knew we needed one because we was going on holiday, and our other dog literally starved for 2 weeks the past year in the kennels because she didn't eat anything, so she literally starved for 2 weeks. But I'm going to show you Pepper puppy pictures now. Pepper. This is pretty much what she looks like now, if you can really see that. She's very cute though. And here is the litter of puppies. So we've got and we wanted like a champagne, as they were called, puppy. There was like champagne, a black one, and then the front of the letter down here, you can just about see her like cream colour paws. This one getting squished at the bottom was the one that all my family fell in love with, so we ended up getting that one. And this is why. There's some cute photos in a minute, but this was Pepper when she was a little puppy. I was like one kid that really wanted a dog for like ever, so I was actually so happy when we finally got a dog. We did pay a lot more for her than Charlie, I'll just say that, and apparently she had blue eyes. I mean, she doesn't have blue eyes anymore, but I'm not sure what that was about, but yeah, she was a very cute puppy. And, oh, this isn't a picture, but this is when Pepper sliced her paw, like the bottom of her paw, on glass one time, and almost died. But yeah, she had the eyebrows and everything, she still does, but little eyebrows, and she was so cute. Oh. This is like a proper photography picture. And here's me holding little puppy. This is when we went to meet her and chose her. So yeah, to know this is the end of the video. That's all the photos I had to show you today. Let me know what animal I showed you was your favourite. I think my personal favourite, just picture wise, was probably that picture of Wilbur the rabbit. I think that picture was so cute. I might like make a scrapbook or something out of some of these pictures, so if I do, let me know if you want to see that when I've done it. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to ramble for too long, but thank you for watching. Bye.